Most Wanted, sponsored by Motorola Paging.
Ray, where? Anyone seen Ray? Has anyone seen Ray?
He's over there.
Where?
There.
Ray?
What's he doing there?
What? Ray! Ray!
Oh, no, look. I've already told Will this via fax. Hello, Europe. Something extremely profound and deep happened to me whilst I was on holiday here in Saint-Tropez in the beautiful French Riviera on the Côte d'Azur. I discussed my problem with Michael Hutchins in a villa just around the corner. George Michael has moved in only yesterday, and we've all come to the same conclusion. There is absolutely no reason to live in London and slave your life away for a television station. So I've decided to stay here. But thinking of you, dear viewer, I searched high and low. It took me years to find someone who could replace me for the very last series of Most Wanted.
Oh, get on with it.
At the Cannes Film Festival this year, I bumped into retired actor Roy Cakes, who graciously has decided to step in and play the part of me over the next 3 months. So, all I can say is it's been lovely knowing you. I've had a fantastic time, and thank you for the rewards you've given me, allowing me to live here in splendour and luxury on the French Riviera.
I never liked him anyway, did you?
I give you Roy Cakes for the next 3 months. Please be nice to him and enjoy his company. I'm sure you'll enjoy his. Here he is, Roy Cakes. Over to you, Roy.
Hello! Hello? What do you have to do?
I don't know.
Oh, Ray's there.
Well done, Roy. Thanks a lot for stepping in, mate.
No problem, Ray. Thanks for asking.
Very good of you. Now listen, don't worry. As I told you in the meeting round George Michael's house, it's simple. Just look at the camera, make a lot of stupid faces, insult all the pop stars.
You smelly bastard!
And then soon enough, you'll be down here in Saint-Tropez with me, mate, reclining in the Mediterranean sun, OK? Good luck, and don't take any rubbish from those Flynn brothers. We go back a long way. Good luck, Roy.
Thanks a lot, Ray. Have a nice time down there. I suppose I'll see you on the gay beach again then. Hello? Hello? Good evening. My name is Roy Cakes. Hello, you must be Rob the cameraman. Evening, is it?
He left.
You must be Lincoln.
No.
You must be Andy Cam, is it?
Yes.
Good evening, Andy Cam.
Good evening, Ray. Roy, sorry.
Yeah, no, Ray. Call me Ray. Call me Ray.
Ray.
Call me Ray.
Okay.
Yeah. Good evening. We're back. We're black. Well, quite brown, and still as mad as hell. Is that the right line?
Something like that. Yeah.
And it's a very good evening to Flossie. Hello, Flossie. Flossie? Not Flossie?
No, Nina.
Flopsy.
Flopsy. Hello, Flopsy.
Me?
Hello, my little Flopsy. Yeah.
My name is Nina.
Oh, very pleased
How do you do?
pleased to meet both of you. Nina, lovely to see you.
Oh, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you, Nina?
Well, I saw you last week.
You did, didn't you?
On the beach.
On the beach. Is there anyone else I should know, Nina?
This is Curtis.
Curtis. Is he a nice... Hello, Curtis.
No, you don't like him.
Don't want to talk to him.
Don't
Ray
we talk...
doesn't like him very much.
Ray doesn't like him.
Ray doesn't like him.
Ray doesn't like you at all, apparently.
No. I don't get on with who's...
Curtis, was it?
Someone called Pat, but you won't like him either.
Pat?
No, you won't
Hi,
like
Roy.
Hello, Pat.
Hi, Roy.
Are you very important to the show?
Yeah, I'm an intricate.
He's an inch, what?
Yeah.
1 inch.
him.
About that, yeah.
He means integral, but he's
Integral
not
or
all there,
intricate,
you know.
did he say?
He's not all there.
Okay, well, very nice to meet you, Pete.
Lincoln.
Good to have you
Roy.
with us, Pete.
Pete, that's Lincoln. You don't like
That's
him
Lincoln,
either.
we don't like him.
No, And
Is he a
Ben.
cameraman?
Yeah, Ben's
Right.
also a cameraman.
How, Ben.
You're quite rude to Ben. So
Quite rude
yeah,
to Ben.
raise
How
your-
rude? What on?
Well, quite rude.
Quite rude.
Yeah.
Not a very good camera.
Not a very good cameraman, right?
We have Robbie for the night.
No, someone on the fax that it's Wing McDonald or someone sent me. He said that Robbie Lewis has left the band.
Yes, he has. We now have Phil.
Phil.
Yes.
So, hello, Phil.
How's it
We
going?
like Phil.
That's a Scottish accent there,
Yeah,
I can tell.
Scottish.
I love Scotland, Phil.
Here it's nice.
And then there's somebody you should know called Will McDonald.
Will McDonald.
Who'll be talking in your ear.
Ah,
Yeah.
right then.
Get on with it.
There you go.
Oh, that's quite good, isn't it? He can throw his voice like that. So no one else, what are all those people over there, those young, degenerate type, drug-taking people?
They come out the pub.
They come out the pub.
Yeah.
And what do I have to do with them? Do I have to do any sex scenes?
Well, yeah. Smile at all the pretty ones.
Smile at all the pretty ones?
Rude to all the men.
Oh, sort of pretend they're all pretty to me anyway? All right, all right. No matter what they look like. And what do I do with the men? Ignore the men? Is that what Ray would do? Well, that's good enough for me. Right, okay, anything else we've forgotten?
There's a few people controlling the show.
Controlling the show? Right.
What about all the people in there?
With the people in there?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the people at home?
Yeah.
It's quite new for me because normally in my films I'd be looking off camera to the side. Like,
Yeah.
sort of like this, Curtis. You see?
Smouldering.
You'd have... Am I? Sorry. So, is that long enough for the intro?
Yes, probably.
Okay. Get on with it. Is that a TV expression that I
think
should
it
get
is.
used to?
Yes.
Right.
This is another one.
You know what that means?
Personal.
Do you know what that means in Italian? Obviously not. Very good evening to you at home. I think I've got it. Hang on, I'll just read the script, John, if you don't mind.
John? Who's John?
Phil!
Curtis.
Curtis!
Thank you.
If you don't mind, Curtis, I'd just like to read the script.
Well, I tend to take over the show from now, you know.
Do
every now
you?
and
Well,
again,
things
yeah.
are going to change since Ray's down in Saint-Tropez on the gay beaches. I'm gonna read the script. Ray talks to monitor. Done that bit. Is that the monitor?
Yes.
Yes.
Right. Finn Bros on the show tonight. Brothers. Oh, what? Hey, is that for Lincoln? Brothers?
This is them.
Oh, that's them. These are the Finn... But there's a girl there, Nina. Was it Nina? So these are the Finn brothers. And they're on the show tonight.
And you like them.
So that was the Finn brothers, and they've been on the show already, have they?
No, they're coming.
But they've just been on.
Get Ray back.
Well, how long do they get on this show?
Quite a lot of the show.
Right, okay. So the Finn Bros will be here later on tonight. That's John and Jack Finn, isn't it? They're from...
Neil and Tim.
Hey, there's too many names for me to remember. I never remember everybody. On the show tonight, lots of new ideas.
No, don't worry about that bit.
No new ideas for the new series. And we've a brand new excuse to destroy... Nina, just a second.
I remember her name or what?
Do you think this joke's gone on too long?
Yeah, I do. It's really boring.
It's Will's fault. I just want it to be normal. Okay, I just be normal.
Yeah, go on then.
Ray.
Whatever happens.
Good evening, Europe, and welcome to MTV's...
What I'm doing.
Well, stop doing that then, and then you'll see what you're doing. Good evening and welcome to MTV's Most Wanted, live from London town. And I'm very glad to be able to tell you this evening, to put you out of your misery. I think I've got it, Nina. I don't know where I got it. I think it was in some bar. But, but anyway, if you've got a funny rash on your bits, then... no, let's start again. Good evening and welcome to MTV's Most Wanted, live from Europe. This is a brand new series of 13 weeks, once a night. 4 nights a week? How am I going to keep it up? 4 nights a week for the next 13 weeks. And Nina, you've just dropped something. Don't worry. But anyway, this is the very last series of MTV's Most Wanted. So enjoy it while you can, because we're going while we're at the top. We haven't got there yet. So, on tonight's show, the script is all over the place, but that doesn't matter because we're a sort of crazy show here. That's what they told me. We'll be surfing the net. We'll be having lots of new ideas. And I'm sorry to tell you that one of your favourite things has gone. Clean Our Souls is no more. But we've got something even better than Clean Our Souls. So please do stay tuned for the next hour and a half as I get it together. And as always, your output is our input. Is that right, Andy?
Something like that.
Something like that. So we need to give you the numbers to fax and phone. Please do so as soon as you see this message coming up on your screen. I can't do it anymore. Your screen right now. Much easier to get you.
Good evening. To telephone, dial your international code, then
4,
4,
1,
7, 1, 2, 8,
4, 0,
4.
0, 4.
if, like me, you have a fax, dial your international code, then
4, 4, 1,
7, 1,
2, 8,
4, 0.
5, 0, 5.
Just be natural. Those are the numbers to fax and phone. Please do give us a call. You've been busy all day long. I'd just like to tell Wicked Will McDonald, who hasn't been here at the beginning of a series before, apart from the last one, but I'm sure that you at home and you in Club Bed know that for the first few days it's pretty rusty and pretty crappy, and then it doesn't get any better. But hopefully I'll be back on form by the end of the week. Thank you very much for all of your faxes so far today. We've missed you a lot. We have missed you a lot. Here's Andrea Volk and Nina and Jessie, who seem to have all got together in a Most Wanted threesome experience. Life without Most Wanted for the past month has been like a car without wheels, a book without pages, a pool without water, a cook without a kitchen, a pub without alcohol, a sex without an orgasm.
What's that?
I don't know. And also a day with wine. I can't remember that bit. It's great to have you back. Thank you very much, Andrea. And here's George and Andreas, who apparently spotted me on a nudist beach in Saint-Tropez. Well, mind you, that's where I got the spots, Nina. And here's Sandria Volk. No, that's not Sandria Volk. Suzanne Bittman, who sent in another. There's Nina. There's me. There's Ben. That's Ben Dover. And there's, we don't know who that is. And no, don't know, that's you, Andy Cam. And there's other people we don't know who they're. And get on with it, says Ozzy from Nuremberg. And look, Charming Graham's back. Thank you, Charming Graham. Lots of lovely... There's probably no job in the world where you go and all of your lovely friends write in and phone up and say, welcome back. Thank you for being there. We'll be getting on the phone to you at home, as always, and we'll be bringing you lots of fabulous five-star entertainment. Do you think they believe me? No. So please do stick with us as Most Wanted goes interactive and interracial and has intercourse across Europe with you at home. Let's get on the phones to you at home right now and use one of our first new ideas. It's a ringing tone. Let's have a look if anyone... Hello?
Hello, Ray, or is it Roy?
It's Ray.
Hi, Ray.
That joke was crap. Who's this?
It's Stephanie.
Hello, Stephanie. Are you Stephanie in Ireland?
I am.
Stephanie was my favourite girl of the last series, Nina. Yes. What was her name again? Stephanie. Hello, Stephanie.
How are you?
Didn't you slap your bottom for me last time?
Ray, did you have to bring that up again?
Sorry, but it's been a part of my life ever since. Stephanie. I see, Andy Cam, you're still going up close then?
Absolutely.
Right. Stephanie, we have someone else who's Irish in the studio. And his name is Phil. Would you like to talk to him very briefly?
Give us a look at his bum.
Give us a look at his bum?
Yeah, go on.
Is that what we do on this show?
I think so.
All right, it's a new bum for you at home. Here it is.
Yay.
Phil's bum. He seems a bit eager, doesn't he, Nina? Phil, say hello to Stephanie, Phil.
Hi, Stephanie.
Hi, Phil.
How's it going?
I thought he was American, actually.
He's got an Irish accent, though.
Say something there, Phil.
Say 88.
88.
Yeah, Northern Ireland, yeah. Where about you from, Phil?
On the button. You got it on the button.
Where are you from? Belfast.
Absolutely.
Yay.
Just outside.
Do you know therapy?
Very well.
Therapy. You know therapy, Phil.
Yep, I do indeed. Very well.
Terrapin, that is, God.
Sorry about that, Ray.
Thank you, Phil. No one told you have a speaking part, did they?
Do you leave now?
No, we can stay here.
Sorry.
Stephanie.
Yes.
Have you missed us?
Ray. Absolutely. I'm delighted that you're back, I really am.
And we're delighted that you're back too.
Did you go to Australia this year, Ray?
No, didn't go to. I'm not going to Australia this year. Went to Saint-Tropez. Got in trouble with the French people a bit.
Oh, you're walking around naked again, were you?
No, they liked that bit. I think that was a good laugh. But they were a bit, they were a bit like French, We love the French people, Nina. Anyway, Stephanie. Stephanie, tell me what's been happening with you since the last time we spoke.
Right, just tell me one thing, okay? Is that a tan or is it makeup? Come on,
This,
can't fool us. Can't fool
Stephanie,
us.
this is an all-over tan.
Has anyone got a cloth to prove it?
A cloth, Nina? Have I or have I not been naked on the beach? It's all over for me. It's all over, Stephanie.
I
And
bet you have a white bottom, don't you?
I do, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Lincoln, you've been here for years on holiday.
Oh, sexy Lincoln is still there.
This is Lincoln's tan because he's
Hi,
been...
Lincoln. Baby.
I'm very well, how are you?
How do you
Oh,
keep it
not
all
too
together?
bad.
How do you stop everyone talking at the same time?
You have to project.
Sorry, Ray, that's my fault.
Project, Andy? I'm not going to do that sort of thing on telly for any sort of money. Stephanie,
Yes.
this is in fact... sorry, Will, couldn't hear that bit. I'm not trained at talking at the same time.
Get on with it.
Yes, fine, Will. Thanks, mate. Right. Stephanie,
Yeah.
now, I do have a white bottom because as much as I put it in the sun, it wouldn't go brown.
Ray, you were wearing the old boxer shorts, weren't you?
I was not, actually.
I don't
I could
believe
prove it, Stephanie, but it's too early.
it. Yeah.
Right. Now, Stephanie,
Yes.
we've got a new idea. Lincoln, what are you doing to Club Bed? All the girls suddenly went, oh! I would, Lincoln. Put it away.
Give us a look, Lincoln.
Yeah, Stephanie,
Yes.
do you have to get up every morning?
Sometimes. I bet you do.
No, I'm lost because Will hasn't finished his sentence. Do you have to get up every morning, he said to me in my ear, and I didn't know what the rest of it was. So, Stephanie, just a second, Will will tell me the rest of the sentence. Do you have to get up every morning?
Are you talking to me now?
Yes, Stephanie.
Yes, I suppose so, yeah.
To work or anything?
Yeah.
And do you have a means of waking up?
I have, you know, a little digital watch.
Your little
with one of
digital
those
thingy? You have a little digital
Do
watch?
you ever stop?
No. Have you got a is it a digital watch then?
Yeah, a small
And-
watch, yeah.
And that's how you wake up?
Yes. I'm a
And
light sleeper.
you're a light sleeper. Does it annoy you?
No.
Could you just say yes
You
so that
didn't
the
want to
idea
hear that,
works?
did you?
Could
Yes, it's very annoying.
Very annoying, Stephanie. Yeah, I thought it
Hate
was.
it.
So, Stephanie.
Actually, I have an alarm clock as well,
So why do you use your digital watch to wake up with?
because the alarm clock drives me mad.
That's the thing we want. The alarm clock that drives you mad.
Yeah.
Can you go and get it and play the alarm for us?
It's here beside me.
Are you in the bedroom already?
Yes, I'm up here, yeah.
Nina, I haven't had a month of not talking to any girls. Stephanie, can we please hear your alarm clock?
Yeah, okay, you ready?
Ready?
Now be prepared.
Yes.
Here we go.
Alarm clock is me, I call her.
That's my dad.
It's your dad! Quick, everybody out! It's your dad's watching! Get out! Get out! Get out! Oh, strange people over there, Andy Cam. Stephanie, your dad
Sorry
called...
about that.
Your dad's no good to us because we wanted to smash him against
No,
the wall.
no, he's only joking. I have an alarm clock here.
Well, can you please
Dad,
play?
go and watch a documentary or something.
Dad, don't watch Adult Channel.
Don't encourage him, Ray. Are you ready for the alarm clock?
Hang on a minute. Has someone been having perverse sexual practices in the studio while I've been gone? They seem to know what it's about. All right. Blimey. Okay, I won't be eating that one. Stephanie.
Yep.
We're still on. Okay. Where's your alarm clock?
It's right here. It's
No.
ready.
Let's hear it.
Okay, here we go. That's it.
That sounds like me after a curry, or it sounds like a pneumatic drill outside your house. Now, does it drive you insane?
Absolutely.
It drives you insane. How would you like to change that alarm clock for this alarm clock, which is Club Bed have been well trained, haven't they? I wish someone had given me advice like they've given them. Stephanie, this alarm clock is one of only 50 that have been made especially for us here at Most Wanted.
Oh, very.
It flips open to reveal an alarm clock.
Oh,
It's an expensive item. It's exclusive. One of only 50 have been made. Stephanie,
yeah?
would you change your old alarm clock for this new one?
No.
She said no.
She said no.
Are you being serious?
No. Of course I would.
Okay, Stephanie. Now, set your alarm to go off in 10 seconds. And have you got a large shoe or hammer?
I'm sure I could get one.
Or what about a wall?
A wall. I'll have a hammer here.
Oh, you do have a hammer. That's handy. What's a hammer doing in your bedroom?
I'm the hammer as well.
No, shh. Dad's there. Dad's there. Stephanie, to get this new alarm clock, one of only 50 that we've had made especially, at great expense, all you have to do is do what you always wanted to do, Stephanie. Get that alarm clock when it goes off and smash it.
I'll take great pleasure in this, Ray.
Great, okay, we'll let you take great pleasure and we'll listen if you don't mind. Bit rude, Neela. Okay, Stephanie.
Okay.
I'm Stephanie's dad. Very sorry about all the innuendos, but it seems to be what I do. Here I go, Stephanie. We want your alarm clock, so you can have this one.
Okay. Just a minute.
Does it feel good, Stephanie? Does it feel good?
It stopped.
It stopped. Is it broken?
It's in half.
It's in half. You better finish it off, just in case. Smash it again.
Okay.
Go on.
It's all falling into bits.
Stephanie,
It wasn't very
it's in
well made.
pieces.
It is.
Only problem is, Stephanie, we haven't really got 50 of these. We've only got this one. And I need it for the rest of the series. Not really, Stephanie. You got rid of your alarm clock and you can have this one, okay?
Great, Ray. It's lovely, isn't it?
Well, if you keep it like that, it's lovely, isn't it? It's a bit crap, isn't it, really? But anyway, Stephanie, we hope you're happy with it. Thank you very much for talking to us again. We
No
love you
problem.
very much. And thanks, Dad, for being there. Not my dad, your dad, but my dad as well. And Stephanie,
Yes.
you wanted to see Pulp.
Oh, Common People.
Yes.
Brilliant song.
Here it is. Anyone you want to dedicate it to quickly?
To Phil. Good luck, Phil.
Good luck, Phil.
Get us Therapy's autograph.
He's in the toilet. He's a bit worried about everything. Stephanie, lovely to talk to you. Stay safe, love. And
You too.
see you soon.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
We'll send this to you next year. Oh, don't overdo it, Club Bed. That was spontaneous applause there from Club Bed. Good evening to you at home. Here's the new idea of the series. Brilliant, isn't it? Fantastic. Look at that, Club Bed. 3 years it took us to find that. You may have noticed that on our shelves there is no more. Take that. Okay. Because Take That have gone to Australia, so they won't know we're not talking about them, so we're not going to talk about them for the moment. But in the place of them, we have something you can participate in at home. As you probably noticed, Lincoln Cam has a shot of the madhouse. It's the loony bin where the nutters live. And if you want to nominate someone to put in our loony bin, just like Hannibal Lecter, please write in. Today, we've already nominated someone. Mr. Chirac, yes? And as you can see, half of his face has already got some terrible radiation disease on it. Well, serves him right. That's Mr. Chirac. He's a complete nutter. And if you know a nutter, we'd like to put them in the nutter house. So please do nominate nutters all week and all series, and we'll be putting them in there. Okay, Lincoln, you can get back to flirting with the girls now.
Thank you.
Right, he likes doing that. Okay, we've also got this, which is a fantastic new thing for you to look at if you get bored of watching me. Look, you turn it upside down and things happen. Look, it's absolutely brilliant. Yeah. We were hoping to surf the net. Andy Cam?
Yeah?
Hello, it's me. Hello.
What?
I'm interesting.
Eh?
See?
Oh.
Right, well, I'll put it like that. He won't be able to do anything then, will he? We were hoping to be surfing the net, bringing you the latest and greatest worldwide web pages, but Phil, our resident... well, what is he? He's not a computer expert, and he never gets it ready, but he seems to be very popular with Club Bed. Phil? Phil? This is not Irish Phil, this is Phil, the computer expert, who's standing over there, and he's always got a big smile on his face, but I don't know why. I do, actually, but I can't tell you. But, Phil, when are we going to have the web up? Do you remember how many times the IRC didn't work on last series? It never worked. All you have to do is plug it in, call up the web on Netscape, and it works. But Phil, our computer expert, can't seem to even do that. But he's working for free, aren't you, Phil? Well, of course we wouldn't pay you, because you never do anything. Well, anyway, we might be surfing the web a little bit later on and bringing you some web pages. Do you know what web pages are, Nina?
Yes.
No, you don't.
I do.
Okay, good. Now, what we'd like to do, this is the best bit of the show, we think, where we bring you some good music. And tonight, I'm very happy and proud to be able to, and relieved, to be able to bring you some good friends of mine. Yes, we go back for years. Neil and Tim Finn are brothers. They are extremely famous, extremely talented, and they're here. So, let's meet the band! And there he is, older brother Tim leads out. Tim and Neil have been making music together for years, sometimes in split ends, sometimes in Crowded House, and sometimes with a solo album from the brilliant Tim Finn. Together they sold millions of albums, they've been recognised in the Queen's Birthday Honours List, awarded medals for their services to their native New Zealand. Now they're back together, the first time since the Crowded House days of Woodface, and here they are, under the entirely original name of Finn. It's Neil and Tim Finn! Now, don't get carried away. Now, you can't cheer and go mad like their sex symbols because these are serious artists, Club Bed. Good evening, Tim.
Good evening, Ray.
How are you?
I'm good. How's it going?
I'm not sure. I haven't done it for a long time.
First show back, eh?
Yes.
Seems to be going terribly well.
Terribly?
From our point of view, yes.
Oh, good. Good. Crap. Neil, you remember... Hey?
I've actually had you turned off.
What, in the guest room?
Yeah, we've been practicing, you see.
Have you?
Yeah.
You remember me,
no idea
Neil?
whether you're failing or whether you're succeeding.
Well, I'm still here. Must be doing something right. You remember me, Neil, don't you? I'm the one who put you through that hell on the Most Wanted weekend. Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember you. Don't worry.
Yeah.
We both remember you, Ray.
Yes, okay, Tim. Well, anyway. I have spent many a moment at home, on beaches, in aeroplanes, listening to the wonderful music made by these two men, individually and collectively. Tonight, I'm very glad to be able to say that soon, in October, you'll be able to buy an album. This is the pre-release. They've made an album together. It's beautiful. It's full of meaningful, deep songs. It's wonderful. This is the single. Rush out and buy it. It's Finn and Suffer Never.
Is she falling from the sky? So heavy of heart. And the sigh was on her tongue, and the grief was in her arms. She will suffer never. Her no harm. She'll come slowly rising on the air. Lift her weightless on the air, on the air. shared my guilt. She will always know my wishes, 'cause I remember how it felt. Kisses slowly rising on the air, left a wavelengths on the air, on the air. She will suffer never, I mean her no harm. She will suffer never in my head, in my home, in my head, in my home, say in my head, in my home, say in my head, in my home, say in my head. She will suffer never, she will suffer never, she will suffer never.
We're back, we're black, we're mad as hell. Good evening. MTV's Most Wanted for the very, very last time, the very last series ever in the whole history of the world. And if you want to be a member of Club Bed for the very last series, it's as simple as writing into us. If you're coming to London, we'll invite you in. We record, no, we don't record, we're live every night in Camden Town, 4 nights a week. And if you're in London, please do come along. Lots of new things to tell you this evening. And the fabulous Finn brothers will be, they should have called themselves the Fabulous Finn Bros, shouldn't they? It sounded good. The Fabulous Finn Brothers will be back later on with more of their brilliant music. In the meantime, it says here on my script, let's surf the World Wide Web. Now, I've spoken to Phil, our computer engineer, technician, techno wizard, whiz kid, and he says, well, it's nothing to do with the configuration or the downloading time. Apparently, our computer has stage fright.
Let's have a look at it.
Phil, that's a crap excuse. He said, stage fright. That's what he said, that's what he said. And it's just not working, is it? And we might be coming back to the IRC by tomorrow if this doesn't work. Still, bear with us. We're new and unusual, and we're just getting used to the new ideas. Talking of new ideas, here comes another one right now.
Another one?
This time, yes, last time you seemed to... There's 2 new ideas in a series. Yeah, so am I a bit slow, though. Good God, have I had my teeth done or something? I think I might have. Anyway, yes, getting back to it. Last series you seemed to enjoy quite a lot, Clean Our Souls. We enjoyed Clean Our Souls so much we decided to stop it while the band was successful and come back with a new single under a new name. This time round, it's a little twist on Clean Our Souls. We want you to rummage around in your house if you live with someone, or in your boyfriend's house or your girlfriend's house. All we want you to do is find those things that you love, no, that you hate, and your boyfriend or girlfriend love. You know the sort of things I mean. Some people have nice ties or nice little teddy bears that they go, yes, thanks Curtis, or an alarm clock that you think is absolutely, and your boyfriend or girlfriend or best friend just won't throw it away because they love it and you can't understand why they love it. So secretly send it to me and I'll destroy it. Possibly. And all you have to... Lincoln, what are you doing with the girls? All you have to do is send the item that your partner or best friend loves and you hate. Send it with a photograph of that person who owns the sad item, and we'll do our best to get rid of it and to bring you two closer together. It's similar to Clean Our Souls, but it has a new title and a new title sequence. It's called Private Parts. It's called Private Parts because it's those private parts that your friend, best friend, lover, wife, whatever, loves, and you can't stand a sight of them. And we've been researching whilst we've been off air. We have a victim already. Let's get on the phone to the victim at home, and it could be you. So, they don't know that this person has sent in something that they hate and the other person loves. And the person who loves it doesn't know that it's here with us. Let's see who we're going to surprise tonight. It's in England. I recognise that dial tone.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Raymond.
Is this Mark?
Yes, this is he.
Mark Seabrook.
Mark Seabrook of sunny Surbiton.
Surbiton in Surrey, in England.
You're very same, sir.
Good. Neil, it's working so far. Good evening, Mark.
Somebody's going to get killed for this.
Well, Mark, you don't know what's going to happen. You're the part of our new series called Private Parts, where someone who loves you sends in something that you love, but they hate. Mark,
yes,
we've got something from your house that you love, but your wife, Debbie, just hates. Do you have any idea what it is?
Photograph of my ex-girlfriend.
Oh! Good try, Mark. That's not it. Mark!
Yes. I don't believe it.
There's something in your house that your wife, Debbie, hates and has hated for years. Is this it?
Oh, no! You can't do it. It's mine. Give it back.
Is this your Viking, Mark?
It is my Viking. I want it back. I'll be waiting for you outside. If you hurt that Viking, I will get very annoyed.
Hang on, I haven't done anything yet. Here's Mark. Here's a picture of Mark relaxing.
I don't believe this. I don't believe it.
Here's another picture of Mark relaxing.
Sweet suburbia.
Here's another picture of Mark on one of his crazy evenings out.
I've got my favourite jumper on there, actually.
And here's another picture of Mark driving his favourite speedboat. And here's another picture of Mark with my motorbike, funnily enough. Now, so, Mark.
Oh, I don't believe it.
Just while you... Don't worry, your Viking's safe.
Oh, good.
For the moment. Now, Mark.
Revenge is sweet.
Your wife, Debbie, has written to us, and there are actual tear stains on the letter. No, not really, it's just for effect. Dear Ray, says Debbie, my husband Mark and I are moving house soon. Oh, moving somewhere nice, Mark?
Yes, Surbiton.
Oh.
Surbiton, this is Surbiton.
He's an adventurous sort of chap, is Mark, isn't he? Lives in Surbiton and will move to Surbiton. And we're busy sorting things...
I live on the edge. I live on the edge.
He lives on the edge of Surbiton.
Of Surbiton.
And we're busy sorting things out at the moment, you know, what to take and what to throw away. The enclosed Viking thing is one that I want to definitely throw away, but Mark won't let me. Apparently he has had this thing for probably the last 20 years. Have you, Mark, had this Viking for 20 years?
I've had that Viking for about 22 years, actually. 22 years, 4 months and 5 days, actually.
Oh, hang on. And in the 11 years that we've been together, it has been on display in our house, but I can't stand to look at it any longer. He absolutely loves it, and apparently he once had a matching set of them.
I had 6, actually.
You had
Very
6,
nice.
Mark. And so this is the last remaining Viking.
The very last, yes.
Oh, dear. Please, can you destroy this for me, says your wife, Debbie. If I destroyed it, he really wouldn't speak to me again. But, Ray, you'd probably get away with it. Hope you can help. By the way, he's going to be really furious.
I'm blooming angry, actually.
He's blooming angry. Now, Mark, it seems to me, amateur psychologist that I am, that if you loved your wife that much, you'd get rid of this Viking that she can't stand to look at.
Been married a few years now, Ray. You know what it's like. Things start going downhill sometimes, and you know, and you've got to look back to when you were young and things that you really loved and cherished. And the Viking has always been with me and part of my life, and I really couldn't live without it as part of my life.
Oh, bring yourself, put yourself together, you wimp. Mark.
Not talking to you.
I can help you because I know, I can sense from your voice there that you want to make this gesture to your lovely wife, Debbie. But I can sense that you're not brave enough to do it on your own. All of those years of getting the commuter train from Surbiton have had their effect on you as a man. I can tell that you're weak at the moment, but don't worry because I can be strong for you. I can destroy this item that you love and Debbie hates. Now, I can do that, Mark, simply by asking my mate, Pathetic Pat, to destroy it violently. He's waiting outside in the cold. Pathetic Pat, are you there?
Oh, my God.
There he is. He's pathetic.
Is the man on drugs, by any chance?
I don't think so, and he soon will be. Now, Mark, we wouldn't ask you to do this for nothing. Now, we're not at all press-ganging you. We don't want you to be upset, just for the sake of television.
I am upset, very upset.
All right, Mark, we were going to give you the choice and the opportunity to keep this beloved item. But we are willing to exchange this item for an exclusive, one of only 10 exclusive, we haven't got them made yet, MTV's Most Wanted tasteful bed sets, including pillow covers, duvet covers and sheets. So, Mark, you can get back together with your wife, be happy, and you can make love on us.
Can I get back together with somebody else, maybe?
Sorry, Mark?
Can I get back together with somebody else, maybe?
Now, Mark, this is not the moment. This is not the moment. Your wife's upset enough with the Viking.
She's done very nasty things to me by doing this, and I'm not very impressed.
Now, Mark, I don't think he's happy.
I'm going to the kitchen now.
Don't go yet, Mark.
Get a big knife.
Don't go yet. I told Will this will be a bit risky, this game. Now, Mark, let's face it, Mark. I want you to give me some reasons that you want to keep this. That it falls apart. It's a tacky souvenir sold in Denmark for 20 pence. You can buy millions of them. Why do you want to keep it?
Because my nan bought me it when I was 10.
Because your nan bought it for you when she went on holiday to Denmark?
I think it was Torquay, actually.
Torquay? Now, what about your wife, Debbie, who is upset at looking at this in her living room?
Doesn't have to look at it. Put a plant in front of it, maybe.
Mark?
Disguise it.
May I remind you that there is an exclusive offer of an MTV's Most Wanted bed set. So, Mark, it's up to you. Shall we send it right back, or shall we send it off to Pat? Club Bed, what do you think?
Oh, send it back. I want it back. I'm going to have to say, I suppose I've got to grow up, haven't I, one day?
Mark, it's up to you. This is, I can understand how, well, I can't really, but...
I'm in a quandary.
But look, Mark, if you tell me this is cherished and your nan bought it for you, please don't do it just for us. It's up to you, Mark. Shall we send it right back, or shall we send it to Pat?
Oh, you better post it to Pat, I suppose.
Now, there's no good coming up with better punchlines, Mark, because that's not going to help us. We're going to post it to Pat, are we?
Yes, go on, post it to Pat.
He's going to post it to Pat! Come on, let's go! Well done, Mark. OK, here we go, Mark. Look at it, buy Club Bed.
I'm watching.
You see, it's bigger and better than Clean Our Souls, this one. All right. All right. Handicap, have you any idea where we're going?
Yeah. Same way as normal.
Out here. Mark, are you still with us? No, I haven't got Mark in my ear.
Yes, I'm still here.
Oh, there you are,
I'm
Mark.
watching you, Raymond.
Look at your lovely Viking. He looks happy.
All I want to say is I want it to be quick. I don't want it to be tortured in any way.
You wanted to be... You wanted to be quick, Mark. Debbie in her letter said it's always quick with you. So... Oh, Andy, you're leaving me behind, are you? Okay. Oh, Big Ben. Here we go, Mark. Look how lucky, look how happy your Viking is. He's smiling.
Yeah. He's going to pay for this, Raymond. He's going to pay lots and lots.
Now, if you're watching at home now, don't forget that please do send us in those things you hate and your partner loves. It has to be horrible, like this Viking. We're doing... Now, we're over here with Pathetic Pat. Pathetic Pat.
Yes, right.
You're absolutely pathetic. Where have you been?
Sorry. I've been here.
You've been here?
Yeah.
You've got an incredible, dangerous stunt for us, Pathetic Pat.
Yeah, this is going to be lethal.
Right. Mark, are you still with us?
Yeah, I'm still here, Raymond. Yeah, I'm watching.
Okay, Mark.
I can't bear to watch much more, though.
Are you sure you want to do it?
Yes. It's got
yes.
to go, I suppose.
Okay, Mark, this is romantic and poetic. We are going to release this Viking soul to the great Viking god Valhalla.
Yeah, he's a marvellous god.
Marvellous god.
He's got all these albums.
Pathetic Pat?
Yes, Ray?
Would you please place this in the Viking ship that you've been busy building all day?
I've been busy building this all day.
It's a pity we didn't have any lights out here, then we could see it better.
Oh, sorry.
So let's bring it to the lights, Pathetic Pat.
Okay, there. It kept blowing away.
It kept blowing away?
Yeah.
There we go.
That's pretty impressive, isn't it?
Mark.
Oh, it's a marvellous ship.
It's a fitting...
Where's the water?
It's a fitting resting place for your Viking, Mark.
It most certainly is, but there's no water, Ray.
No, Mark, don't you worry, we've got the water. We've spared no expense. Now, Mark, may I just remind everyone watching at home, this is your decision and not mine.
Well, we'll discuss that later, maybe.
Right, Mark, thank you very much for helping our little TV show. Pat,
oh, it's my pleasure.
Are you ready? There we go, Mark. It's going off on a romantic last journey in a tall Viking ship. Pat,
yeah?
What are you doing? Now is not the time to light up one of those things again.
Is that...
Now what are we going to do with it?
Put it in the water, quick!
Oh, you fool, Pat! Right, we'll put the little Viking ship by, Mark.
Oh,
That's your little
ready?
Viking.
Oh, that's really nice.
This lovely, and it's a Viking's funeral. Pat, it's attached. Shall we undo it?
Oh,
bye-bye, Mark. Any final words for your...
very much.
It's going to He's crying. You've got, Mark. Don't worry, Mark. You've got a lovely new bed set. Matching sheets and duvet cover. Bye-bye, Viking. Did you have a little special name for it, Mark? He's crying.
I've got nothing to say.
He's crying, Ben.
Very, very sad.
Bye-bye, Viking.
But I will get over it.
He will get over it, ladies and gentlemen. He will get over it.
Pat, already.
Yes, right.
He'll get over it.
It's got Vikings on it.
It's all right.
The quilt cover got Vikings on it, right?
Stop that. Stop. Oh, right. Good.
Mark, thank you very much. Just to make your agony even worse, Mark, here's a video that you hate but your wife loves. It's Take That and Pray.
Oh, no, no.
It was lovely to
Take
bring a bit
that
of happiness
and
into your
go
life.
away.
Bye-bye, Mark. Thank you, Mark.
Thank you, Raymond. Thank you very much
Viking.
indeed.
Thank you.
Marvellous evening I'm having. Thank you very much.
Shut up, will you?
Ruined all my furniture.
It's Club Bed, they're back, we're mad as hell still. Thank you for joining us, MTV's Most Wanted, live from London, all across Europe, the biggest broadcaster in the world, into your living room. Thank you for joining us. Thank you very much to Mark, was it Seabreeze? Seabrook. Thank you very much to Mark Seabrook. Nina has been crying, and this is a true story, Mark. She shed a few tears for your little Viking. She wasn't quite sure if we went too far on that item. Please, if you're sending stuff in to feature in private parts, make sure someone hasn't owned it since they were a little kid and it's a sentimental, because it's not very nice. And Mark, thank you, and we hope you didn't do it just for us. But we will be sending you, of course, that exclusive MTV's Most Wanted bed set so you can make love on us. Okay. All right, yeah, it's nice to have Club Bed back. Okay, time now for yet another new idea. That's 3 ideas you've had. And that's about it, really. We were going to surf the... any net surfing going on, Phil? No, fine. Okay, he's still smiling, though, so he must know something I don't. But instead of that, Yes, I think I wish I'd had what he's had. That's what I'm thinking. Instead of that, here's another new idea. You remember way back when we used to ask very famous people very difficult questions. Well, now we're going to do it again. And this time, we're going to do it in my house. So, let's go, Shay Ray. Yes! Oh, yes, thank you very much for paying for that little bit of black screen. It's Neil and Tim. Welcome to my house, Neil and Tim.
Thank you very much.
Very nice to see you. Coming a long way to be here tonight.
The longest way, yeah.
Now, just before we get into this, what this idea is all about, Crowded House haven't broken up, have they?
Not at all, no. No, we're merely on a sabbatical.
Sabbatical?
Well, and Tim and I are filling the void.
I like the garish wallpaper, Ray. I'm rather drawn to that sort of sick purple colour.
It is pretty sick and pretty purple, isn't it? but I had a special interior decorator in to do it.
What exactly is the theme behind the idea of young girls in leopard skin blankets and that sort of...
And this guy in the middle here, the young boy in the middle here, he's got the biggest smile on his face because he's in bed with 6 women.
Wouldn't you? Of course.
I mean, what sort of example is this, Ray?
More to the point, what are they doing in my house anyway? Did you bring them with you?
I don't know.
Would you like any biscuits or tea or anything?
What have you got?
Well, we've got some prop tea.
Is it real tea or is
no,
it
there's nothing in it
TV
at all.
tea?
It's
okay.
prop tea.
I'll properly drink it.
Pat, put the kettle on. All right. Would you like any biscuits?
Are the biscuits real?
Yes, they are. We've got digestives, little smiley faces.
Oh, actually, I don't know. A digestive, actually, perhaps.
Okay.
Perhaps, Ray. Yes.
Next, see, I'm hoping to
get a bit disappointed in the catering.
I'm sorry, I'm hoping to get a fridge with some wine and beer.
Right, later program, yeah.
We didn't get any dinner.
And they didn't get any dinner
no,
either.
We didn't get any dinner.
Didn't
not a scrap.
No. We were in the green room just waiting there. No one was...
It's all right, though.
That's because you asked for that macrobiotic vegan thing again, didn't you? And we just can't do it at short notice, you know.
Well, you know, next time.
Next time,
yeah.
But
so what's the new idea?
Big Boss Brent has allowed me to have my own TV station. Lives in this TV here.
Brilliant.
And I only show it to my very special friends. And you're the first people I want to show it to. It's very interactive. It's exciting. The presenters actually talk to you and ask you questions. So, are you ready for it? All right. Remote control. Anyone seen the remote control?
Here it is.
There you go.
Oh, thank you. Okay. Right, here we go. And let's watch TV with Neil and Tim Finn, collectively known as...
Finn.
Finn. Right.
This is Lifestyle, and we would like to know, what would you rescue if your house caught fire?
What would I rescue? My family would be the first on the list.
A very good idea.
Human beings come before anything, of course.
Yes.
Loved ones especially.
Yes.
And after that, probably...
Well, there's a highly flammable nightie hanging up in my wardrobe.
Is there?
I'll probably get that out, yeah.
Is it yours, Tim?
Well, it's just there. I won't, you know...
It was there when you moved in, was it?
It was there when I moved in. It'll probably be there when I move out, but it's highly flammable.
Well, you wouldn't be able to rescue that then, would you? I suppose it would have already gone.
Well, that's right. It'd be gone in a second, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
And I'd be lost then. Wouldn't have any nightie. Oh, sorry, it wasn't mine.
No, not yours. No. I've never seen it before. So that you'd rescue your family.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's, you know...
And your loved ones.
It's not very original, but it's pretty important,
right.
I feel.
And Tim, no loved ones then to rescue?
My mother, perhaps, if she was in the house at the time. I definitely would get her out.
Yeah.
And...
it's a pretty awful thing to think about, really, isn't it?
Can we move on to the next question?
We've taken this very... I mean, see, we deal in melancholy sort of songs, and you can't help but take a question like that quite seriously.
Fair enough. Let's change something more, better TV station.
Come on, be more flippant this time,
It's a
all right?
bit wonky, this remote control. There we go.
Yo, welcome back to Wicked Mental TV. Which band would you least like to share a dressing room with?
He's crazy, that guy.
That's a very leading question, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which band would you least like?
There's no one here but us, though. We'll just have a private chat. It's all off the record anyway, so...
I'd say Styx, who gave the world the incredible new wave classic Domo o Roboto.
Did they?
Yeah. And if their dressing room was full of those outfits, I'd be pretty appalled.
How does that go, Do Roboto?
I don't think it had a melody. I think it was just like it was supposed to sound like a computer going Domo o Roboto. Prior to that, they'd been like a big ballad, sort of long-haired American guitar band. It was the most amazing transition in rock music.
Ah, so you were specifically for their fashion, you wouldn't like to spend some time in the dressing room with them? Their costumes?
Just the absolute, you know,
appalling
nature of their crime against music.
Music.
Yeah.
Tim?
The Salvation Army Band. Because they'd probably try and convert me. All those tambourines jingling in my ears, you know.
They need quite a large dressing room to fit that way in, wouldn't they?
Well, you would, but that wasn't specified in the question.
No, it wasn't. No,
No, they
fair
didn't
enough.
restrict us on that basis.
So I knew this would be difficult with intellectuals like yourselves. But shall we watch...
Not a complete success so far, Ray, but I think it's worth trying another one.
Do you think it's a bit of a...
Yep.
I
I think
think
the idea's just about alive still.
When in doubt, Neil, you know what I turn to? A bit of sex. Let's watch the late night sex channel, I think.
Welcome back to Triple X Sex. I'd like to know when and where did you lose your virginity?
I should remember this question coming up at another occasion, actually.
I don't know what you mean.
Paul Hester answered this, actually told about his escapade under the house. He had to go second.
Blast! Yeah, you're right, on the bingo wall of death.
Could we throw this to the floor?
Yeah.
If you want to.
Anybody over there care to answer that question?
When and where did you lose your virginity? You see, they haven't lost it yet.
That's implying that they have.
Yes.
That's an appalling.
You see, now they're quite happy to watch it, but to answer it's another thing, isn't it?
Yes.
Quite happy to watch somebody else answer that.
They think it's
very
easy to
awkward
sit here,
question.
don't they?
Well, they do, and
Yeah.
I recognise that leopard skin rug, though. That was the same one as that her on the telly was lying on, wasn't it?
It's a
Well, we've
setup,
only
isn't
got a
it?
certain amount of money for the budget, you know, Tim. I mean, you're pulling the idea to bits already.
Did you answer it? You didn't.
Oh,
No,
we can't
he didn't
answer
want
that
to answer
one.
it last time. Why not, Tim?
For the same reason they can't. It's too embarrassing.
Well, it's not embarrassing. When losing your virginity 25 years ago is not embarrassing, is it? Is it?
Well, I think
Well,
I
it
felt,
was if you were there.
I felt actually I really lost my virginity in dreams, I think, really, before in reality. It was in a way, it was a far more romantic thing in a dream, too.
Yeah. Mm.
Around the age of 12 or 13, my father came up to me and he never told me anything about the facts of life, but he came up and asked me if, you know, if I knew what a wet dream was. Because he'd heard me singing the Beatles song about everybody had a wet dream. Everybody had a wet dream. And in fact, I didn't know what a wet dream was. So
And did he tell you?
Yeah, he skillfully told me, yeah.
And you had one that night.
So you do now know what a wet dream is?
Yes, I do. Absolutely. No doubt about it.
Is that where you got the inspiration from for Don't Wet Dream It's Over? Was that the inspiration behind that song?
Funnily no.
No.
It wasn't the inspiration, no.
Quite funnily no, I thought.
Yeah.
You would think that would be it, though. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, when there's a lull in the conversation at home, it's always best to turn the telly back on, I think.
No, I think we should encourage the lull. I think actually we should just stop for a minute and actually stop doing anything.
Just lull.
Do you know how
Just
much
lull. Allow
satellite time
yourself to
costs,
relax,
Neil?
Ray. Come on, relax.
But we're paying a fortune to
You've
be
been
in
going
this...
like this at the bloody camera all bloody night. Come
Yeah.
on, just relax.
Well,
Your neck,
look
just
at
get
you.
yourself
You've just
loose,
finished a
get
bloody
yourself
world
loose.
tour and you offered your brother making a new album.
Well,
Let me.
Give me a neck rub.
See? Relax.
he's enjoying that.
Oh, thank you very much, Neil. I
Just
feel much
slow
better.
down, relax.
Okay,
The
then.
idea's going to work. It's going to fly.
Anyone fancy watching a bit more telly?
Yes,
Yeah,
please.
I don't really care if we do. Yeah, okay, let's
fine.
just... let's have
One
a look.
more.
All right. Oh,
Good evening and welcome to MW News. Top story tonight. What do you, the man on the sofa, really think of French nuclear testing?
now there we go.
Well, yes, we do come from the Pacific, and we don't think much of it, obviously. There's a lot of ill feeling towards the French decision. I mean, that states the obvious, I suppose. There must be quite a few French people watching now, right?
Mm-hmm.
We want to hasten to add that it's not the French people that we're
It's Mr. Chirac.
up against. Yeah, well, it's the political decision makers, you know. But
It's incredible though in Europe with Bosnia, the Bosnia conflict on the television every single night, and that people, that the French actually have the gall to actually blow up a nuclear bomb anywhere. Really, it's a manifestly violent act.
And the explosion itself in the reef, in the atoll, I mean, it has to have repercussions, just even in a natural sense, the world. You can't let off something of that power and not have something go wrong somewhere else in the world, you know. So,
Have you heard the arguments, you know, that...
yeah, we've heard all the arguments.
None of
Well,
them
the French argument that it's actually perfectly safe.
Yes.
Well, I mean, that's they're sort of playing God, aren't they, really, by saying that? I mean,
Yes.
Exactly
I see how
right.
they can actually control nature.
Yep.
And the French are very powerful, admittedly. They have lots of big bombs, but they can't really control nature.
Do you think it's necessary at all? We all know they blow up people, they do lots of damage, and they work. Do you think there's no...
Well, it's obviously an intimidation. They want to intimidate the rest of the world or gloat about their power, and both of them are equally as sort of abhorrent as the other, really.
The other.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's incredible that John Major or the British government hasn't actually recognised the the act as well and made some sort of denunciation of it.
Shame. But do you think us people are winning though, aren't we? Because they're already saying that they're not going to do any more. They might do one more instead of 20 more. So.
Well, they're saying 6 instead of 8, so it's not a
partial,
huge difference.
You could say that was a partial victory, but it's not really that satisfying, yeah. But
it's more the colonial mentality of it too, because all the rest of the world, I mean, not all the rest of the world, but a lot of the colonial powers have actually finally giving up control and realising that they don't actually own the world. And the French are the last ones to get that message, I think.
I found that quite a lot on holiday, actually, Neil, recently. Yeah, I must tell you about that.
But let's not bash the French.
No, let's not bash the French.
It's the governments that are creating the
problem.
Mind you, they did vote the bastard in, didn't they?
They did, yeah. So I've got, don't start me off. I've just been on holiday there.
Yeah.
Listen, thanks for coming round to my house.
Thank you, Tom. That's right.
Next time you come round, I'll have a fridge.
Is that all the questions?
Yes.
Or have you abandoned the idea?
No, we've sort of abandoned the idea already.
Oh.
Yeah, we got it. No, we haven't really. We haven't really. You're going to be back later to play a song.
Yeah.
And tell us quickly, before we go to the ads, about the album and why you've gotten together, and because I like to know.
Well, it was inevitable, I think, that we'd want to do this. We sang together as kids and enjoyed that. We sang together in Crowded House for the Woodface album, enjoyed that. Sang together in Split Ends, enjoyed that. Why would we not, want to do this? But it's great that it's come around. We're both really excited. We're into it, and we're going to do some touring. It's really a fresh feeling for both of us. It's wonderful.
We shared the same womb, we've got deep bond.
Deep bond.
Womb mates.
God, it's better than watching TV, you see. There you go, another lesson in TV, kids. Talk, don't watch TV. We'll be back with Finn after the break. Thanks, Neil and Tim.
Thanks, Ray.
See ya.
We're on, Ray.
Oh, yes, almost the end of the first night. Thank you, Club Bed. Thank you to your home. We need your letters if you want to be a member of Club Bed. It's as simple as writing in and asking us. And it's lovely to have live music in the background down here. It's nice, makes me feel good and relaxed. See, Neil's relaxation therapy didn't work long. I'm already back again. So here's an address to write to if you want to send us your private parts or someone else's private parts. If you want to be a member of Club Bed, if you want to send us pictures of your underwear everywhere, more about that tomorrow night. And if you want to send someone to be in our madhouse, MTV's Most Wanted P.O. Box 1384, London NW1 8 in England. That's MTV's Most Wanted done, the P.O. Box 1384, London NW1 8 England. So please do write to us. We need your letters. Thank you, Neil and Tim. Thank you to Club Bed. Thank you very much to Mr. Mark C. Brooke, who sent in that Viking. Mark will be sending you your bed set so you and Debbie can make love on us pretty soon. And tomorrow night, like that one, tomorrow night we'll have special music from Candlebox. End of the show, Curtis?
Just testing the alarm.
Thanks, Curtis. Brilliant. And
does that as well?
Oh, a diverse alarm sound. Excellent. Value for money there. We'll be bringing you more of these tomorrow. We'll also have music from Candlebox, and we'll be having another new idea.
It wouldn't shut up.
Neither will you. We'll be having phone sex tomorrow night as well, so make sure you don't miss it. Same time, same place. We will be having phone sex live on MTV's Most Wanted. In the meantime, this is the album on cassette, but it will come out on a CD form as well. It's called Finn. It is superb, and it comes out on, I believe, October the 10th. So rush out and keep these men in work. And in the meantime, cast your mind back to when Neil was thinking of wet dreams and he wrote this classic song with Tim. So together in the same room, writing the same song. It's magic, it's music, it's Finn. Neil and Tim, it's Weather with you. See ya, take care, and I hate first night.
Round the room singing stormy weather at 57 Mount Pleasant Street. Well, it's the same room, but everything's different. You can fight the sleep, but not the dream. Things ain't cooking in my kitchen. Strange affliction wash over me. Julius Caesar in the Roman Empire couldn't conquer the blue sky. Oh, there's a small boat made of China. It's going nowhere on the mantelpiece. Well, do I lie like a lounger lizard, or do I sing like a bird released? Everywhere you go, always take the weather with you. Everywhere you go, you always take the weather. Everywhere you go, you always take the weather with you. Everywhere you go, you always take the weather with you. Woo. Everywhere you go, you always take the weather with you. Everywhere you go, you always take the weather. Everywhere you go, always take the weather with you. Everywhere you go, always take the weather. Take the weather with you.
I think so.